Alright, I'm here in my Kenworth T680. This is basically just the dash disassembly, the floor. I wanted to clean behind everything. It was pretty filthy back there. It still is kind of dirty. I'm going to do some more cleaning, but it was nasty. Coffee, food stains about this truck used. I just wanted to point out to everybody, don't be intimidated by taking these things apart. It's not as hard as you might think. Most of the stuff just kind of pops off. Just be careful with it. You know, use one of the little tools to pop as you're going. And then once you get off of all the trim, there's just screws in these spots, Phillips head. You just take these out, and then the gauges and things come apart. And they're simple clips, mostly plug and play. And if you didn't know, in a Kenworth T680, these switches can be moved. And all you have to do is make sure that you put them back on the same series that they were on, and you don't have to reprogram anything. So if the wire's long enough, you can move this series over here and this series. So what I did was I condensed all the semi-truck stuff that I'm going to keep, took out the things that I didn't need and I'm not going to use, and then I started incorporating my own toggle switches for a macerator and putting some underglow lighting and some rear lighting and things like that. Do not be intimidated. It all comes out very, very easy. I took out the gauge cluster. It's just one clip. I am going to fix the problem that Kenworth T680s have with the motors, the stepper motors in them going bad. Basically, it shows that I have no air pressure on the primary tank, and my secondary tank is totally full, meaning that the gauge is probably bad. So I'm changing the stepper motor in that. I have that taken apart in the garage, and I'm going to replace that and get that to work. But I just want to point out, it is very simple. This whole trim comes out. You take out this one first, this one second, and then you come over here and you can take the dash one out. As for the bottom, you take out this panel, it just pops out, and then you take out the panel on the other side and it just pops out, and then it will give you the screw holes for the center one. There's 4 screws, one in the center of each side of this bracket, and then there's another screw hole up in here. You take that out and you can take out the doghouse area. Very simple.